All right, guys, right now I am in Festus, Missouri. I was actually out on a road ride yesterday, and I came up on this new bike shop. This is Pedal and Pie. They sell bikes, they sell beer, they sell pizza. I got to talking to the owner, Chris, yesterday. Him and his wife opened up this shop not long ago, and it's a really cool spot. So let's go inside and check it out and maybe talk to Chris. Right now I am with Chris. He's the owner of Pedal and Pie Bike Shop here in Festus, Missouri. Chris, tell me a little bit about what we got going on right here.
Well, we are a pizza shop that serves bicycles. You know, we have a nonprofit called Living Life on Two Wheels, and we've been doing a lot of nonprofit work trying to get bicycle infrastructure in town, trying to get kids on bikes. We've got our bike racing team, and we didn't have a bike shop in town, so we're like, I think we need to open a bike shop. My wife said, yeah, well, let's do some food, and because we both love food, the whole family likes to cook, and she found this beautiful pizza oven on an online auction, and said we're doing pizza in our bike shop. So that's kind of how this all came to be.
Now you are a former pro cyclist, and you have kind of managed a pretty big team in St. Louis for the past several years. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I was chasing the pro dream, actually. I never was actually pro. I raced with the pros, but I was always an amateur, and wanted to become a pro. And I had a whole bunch of people that helped me when I was younger, you know, go through the ranks and chase that dream. And so my wife and I sponsored the Tour of Missouri bike race a while back when it was here in Missouri, and for a couple of years, and that got me back into the racing scene. And then that race went away, and I was like, hey, what do you think about sponsoring a bike racing team? And my wife was like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. We can, a way to give back, way to help kids out. We started as a little local shop team, and it just really took off. We've done it for 11 years. The whole goal is to give kids an opportunity to try and chase that pro dream and get a job racing their bikes. And we've been fortunate enough to graduate 15 riders to the pro ranks, most notably Seb Kuss, who won a stage of the Tour de France last year. And that's just unbelievable to watch that. When he got his start on our program, we were his first road team, and he sent me a message before the tour and said, "Hey, I just wanted to thank you for getting me started in this road thing." And I was like, "Dude, can I post that on Instagram?"
Yeah.
Like, that's freaking cool.
Dude,
so
that's incredible, and he's arguably, the best American currently right now.
Oh yeah.
On the big stage. You guys have done a lot of work in the community already. You told me that you made a trip to Bentonville with your boys. You have 8 kids?
Yep.
And 7 boys, correct?
Yep.
And you guys made a trip to Bentonville, and after going there and seeing the infrastructure with the trails down there, you wanted to get trails here in the Festus area. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so back in 2018, we held a camp for kids with Down syndrome under the age of 7 years old. We got a grant from Strider to put this camp on, and we taught these 15 kids how to ride bikes. And my wife said, hey, let's build a mountain bike park. I'm like, mountain bike park? We ride cross and road. We don't know anything about mountain bikes. And so we went to IMBA's Trail Lab seminars in Bentonville to learn about building a mountain bike park. And we pulled up in Bentonville and we're like blown away with what we saw. Not just pro cyclists out there ripping up the trails. You got families, brand new riders just everywhere, and all the places to ride and all the things to do, and all on bikes. And we're like, this is what we need to do back home. So we came back extremely motivated to try and get this done here in town, and we've just been going after it, meeting with city council, with parks boards. We brought IMBA in town to do a feasibility study. We were lucky enough to partner up with ExpressMart Home Service Oil to help us pay for that study, and they created EM Outdoors. So we've got an awesome partner in them, and we're just looking to really grow and build and grow the cycling community here in Jefferson County.
Along with that, you guys do a lot of nonprofit work. I see that you guys are in schools doing seminars on teaching kids how to build bikes, getting kids on bikes. Talk a little bit about some of that nonprofit work, because yesterday when we talked, I could tell you were really proud of that.
So Ryan McFarland created Strider Bikes, and then they had the Strider Education Foundation, which turned into All Kids Bike. And it's a nationwide movement where we're trying to put bike riding in every single kindergarten PE class in America. And so we're starting right here in Jefferson County. And like I said, we partner with Express Mart, Home Service Oil, and Enterprise Bank and Trust also. And so far, we've funded half of the schools in Jefferson County. And it's just the coolest thing when you go and present these 24 bikes to these kids. A lot of them don't ride because they're too busy playing on their video games, because it's too easy for parents to give them their video games, too easy for the parents to not teach them. They don't have time, everybody's busy. So we bring this in, you put it in PE class, and then it becomes part of an 8-week program, and they learn to ride. And these kids, some of them are terrified of these Strider balance bikes that you walk with. And they're like, they get on it, they're scared. And this is why we think bike riding is so critical for the youth of America to learn, is because it builds self-confidence. It's their first taste of freedom. When we ask them, like, hey, what does a bike do for you? They're like, you can go to your friend's house faster and, whatever. So, but you get them on these bikes and you show them that you just walk with it. And they're like, whoa, I can do that. And some of them are terrified. And so then they're walking with it. And you say, okay, you got that. Now set your butt on your seat. And then they start going. And you just see their confidence just balloon up. And then before you know it, they're flying around and they're riding bikes. And the big thing is they're going to fall. And they look around like, uh-oh. And I'm like, yeah, crash and burn, get back up, let's go. And then they get back on, and they learn that it's okay, that you're gonna fall down, life's gonna punch you in the mouth, and you gotta get back up and get after it. So
teaching them perseverance.
Yep.
Really.
Yep.
And so this shop, you guys sell beer, you sell pizza, you sell like homemade cinnamon rolls. This place is awesome, guys. So you want to talk a little bit about, kind of just the shop?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's everything under one roof. I got all my kids in here working with my wife, and it's, we love bikes. We like getting people healthy. We love serving people good food. Everything's homemade. And I went to culinary school because I found out that I loved cooking food, making people happy. My wife grew up cooking food, loved serving people good food, and to just have them blown away by the cooking, it really makes us happy and proud of what we're doing, and we really feel like we're making a difference, not just by getting people healthier and happier, but also by filling their bellies with some good food and cold beer.
And you guys got a bunch of bikes here. You're a Trek dealer. Got tons of different Trek bikes. So, guys, if you are ever in the Festus area, or really the St. Louis area, you've got to make your way down to the shop. It is awesome. Chris, I appreciate the time. I appreciate the good food and beer yesterday. So, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Remember, until next time, keep crushing it.